investment that creates jobs and opportunities. As we open this forum, I encourage each of you to forge meaningful partnership, to explore innovative solutions, to build a foundation for a brighter and a shared future. Together, we can turn ambition into action and vision into reality. I'm wishing you fruitful discussions, productive engagement, and enduring partnerships. Zikomo Kwambiri. Thank you.
We can do better, ladies and gentlemen. There was European Union Ambassador to Malawi. Thank you very much. We're emphasizing much on the commitment that the European Union has to the country in supporting the Malawi's transformative initiatives that we have in energy, we have agriculture, and we also have infrastructure. A lot of things that are happening in here for the betterment of the nation. Thank you so much once again. But the question is, why invest in Malawi? Why invest in Malawi? In Malawi being a country that is so calm, it has already been alluded to his speech. And Malawi also is a country with immense growth potential. So come to Malawi, invest in Malawi. Thank you so much, Your Excellency. Now, continuing with the program, we also have another statement that is coming from Ms. Mariam Ferran, who is the Deputy Director General for International Partnerships, European Union. A big hand, ladies and gentlemen, as she comes forward. Thank you.
Your Excellency, President of the Republic of Malawi, Dr. Lazarus McCarthy Chakwera, Honorable Minister of Foreign Affairs, Mrs. Nancy Tembo, Honorable Minister for Finance and Economic Affairs, Simplex Chitoriola Banda, Honorable Minister of Tourism, Vera Kamkukule, esteemed representatives of the Government of Malawi, Members of Parliament, dear representative of the European delegation in Malawi, esteemed Runes in the back, dear ambassadors and representatives from development partners, dear representative of the private sector and civil society organizations, members of the press, distinguished guests, dear colleagues, ladies and gentlemen, all protocol observed, I have to tell you it's a real honor and pleasure for me to attend this first Malawi EU Investment Forum. And what best opportunity could I dream of for my first ever visit to Malawi in this wonderful country. This forum is testimony to the EU's partnership with Malawi and of our joint efforts of growing Malawi together. So I will try it again. Kukuza Malawi Limodzi. By collaborating with the private sector to unlock opportunities for Malawi in the spirit of collaboration and genuine partnerships. And all those words have a real meaning when we say this. Our objective in the European Union is definitely to seek partnerships with our partner countries, and this is one of the key examples of what we can do together. The EU and its member states, we all have been working together closely with the government of Malawi and the private sector to bring here together companies, investors, institutions and policymakers from both the European Union and Malawi, with the real purpose to identify concrete opportunities, investment opportunities, promote mutually beneficial partnerships, and the ultimate objective being to commonly invest in jobs and growth for Malawi. I would like to express my gratitude to the Malawi government, particularly the Minister of Trade and Industry and the Malawi Investment and Trade Center for their dedicated support in preparing this event. Additionally, I would wish to thank all EU member states ambassadors and representatives present here today, and you will have noticed that the European Union as a whole is very well represented, with many ambassadors visiting also from neighboring countries, in a very significant sign of support of what we call Team Europe. Here you have not only the representative of the European Commission that I have the honor to represent today, but our member states in a real Team Europe spirit. I would also like to thank the representative of the European financial institutions who traveled to Lilongwe today, because without them we wouldn't be in a position to implement Global Gateway with the magnitude and strength we want to. So very warm welcome to the representative of the European Investment Bank, of KfW, GIZ, AFD and DEG for their valuable contributions. I would equally like to extend our gratitude to the Malawi and European private sector representatives who are gathering here today, and I wish them a very fruitful meetings and those 2 days. Our objective is clear: seek deals. Make this forum a concrete opportunity for identified investment possibilities in Malawi. We are here to deliver results. So I put all my welcome and gratitude and hopes in your presence today. Ladies and gentlemen, the theme of the forum is about creating sustainable investment opportunities. And in doing so, we need to ask ourselves how we can ensure together that Malawi sees the opportunities of Global Gateway. And from the side discussions I had, I could already genuinely sense the commitment of the government of Malawi to this endeavor. So really, let's make Global Gateway a reality in Malawi. The opportunities are there. We need to turn them into concrete investment projects. As you, I guess, already know, and you can see it everywhere in the flyers, Global Gateway is the trademark of the European Union sustainable investment strategy. It's the strategy worldwide that aims at fostering sustainable investments in connectivity by engaging with the private sector. And this is extremely important. We in the European Union and with our member states are the biggest provider of official development assistance worldwide. But let's be very frank between ourselves. Official development assistance will never be sufficient to bridge the investment gap to meet the sustainable development goals. And this is why the Global Gateway strategy so much insists in collaboration with the private sector. Because it's only through directing private investments towards the sustainable development goal that we can make leapfrog progresses to meet the sustainable development goals. So we are really considering all of you here as deep partners of the implementation of the Global Gateway strategy. Global Gateway is, as the ambassador was saying, a distinctive European offer. We collaborate with our partner countries to address your own priorities while supporting shared objectives in a full partnership approach. And the Global Gateway is not only, and is not actually, a financial strategy. It's a policy-driven strategy based on values. And those values are, in particular, the fact that we collaborate through transparent conditions, inclusive projects, ensuring the highest environment, social and neighbor standards, so all based on the sustainability values. And this is these quality requirements that make the European offer a distinctive one in terms of sustainability of the investment we are supporting. Global Gateway, as I mentioned already, is implemented in Team Europe, and this by working together with our member states and our European financial institutions, we have one very clear objective. That objective is impact. Impact and growth, development, creation of jobs, and creation of local added value. We had the opportunity in visiting the booth to see some tea factory insisting on the possibility and importance to developing local value addition in Malawi. And this is what we are after through the Global Gateway projects. We also have financing tools, of course, to accompany the strategy, and the main one is what we call the European Fund for Sustainable Development Plus. It's a multi-tool kit where we, thanks to this fund, we can use all the needed tools to support you, from policy dialogue, from technical assistance, to loans under good conditions, sustainable conditions, and budgetary guarantees. And this tool allows us to choose the best instrument depending on the nature of the project on a case-by-case basis. The EU have a long-standing partnership with Malawi. We have been working already in many areas, from sustainable business to clean energy and green transition, with a strong emphasis on economic governance and education, as well as strengthening food systems. And today, we will have the pleasure to already sign and confirm concrete investments in Malawi, but more than this forum is aimed at devising new opportunities. So we just want to continue in those very crucial fields which answer the direct needs of Malawi, and also help us jointly to address global challenges like climate change, to which Malawi is particularly sensitive. And we do this by identifying what we call Team Europe initiatives or Team Europe projects under Global Gateway, meaning large-scale projects where we support not only infrastructure, but also all the surrounding environment, from, as I was saying, the policy dialogue and support to the right legislative framework, to investment, of course, in infrastructure, but also investment in skills and human capital, and education is a very important element of our cooperation, and we are extremely happy that thanks to the progress of the country, in particular under public financial management, we were able a month ago to resume budget support for the first time over the last 10 years. So huge congratulations for that. And we put a lot of hope in this ongoing program for the benefit of the children in Malawi. We're mainly addressing secondary education, and for helping you to continue on the virtuous path of public financial management. We're going also today to sign, just after my intervention, specific projects in 3 crucial fields. The first one starting with energy, and we will have the project to sign a grant agreement with the Ministry of Energy under the EU Wala Malawi Energy Program worth 11.5 million euro. But this is only part and parcel of Global Gateway in clean energy in Malawi. And we have identified so many very important projects, in particular thanks to the collaboration with the European Investment Bank, that we see collaboration in clean energy in Malawi a real flagship of Global Gateway in the country. And if I just name a few projects which are ongoing and a few forthcoming ones, we will be supporting the Eastern Backbone Transmission Line along Lake Malawi. We are also working on possible support to an hydro power plant, and we are ensuring connectivity between Malawi and Zambia on the one hand, and we are looking at enhancing connectivity between Malawi and Mozambique, which would allow, crucially important, potential export possibility of electricity and energy from Malawi to the overall Southern Africa power pool. And this, in our view, would be a huge step forward also for revenue collection for the country. So we put a lot of hopes in the full impact of this comprehensive European activity in Malawi in the field of energy. Second initiative we're going to sign just after is an impactful new joint action with the German cooperation, and again, this is Team Europe in action, to support public financial management and anti-corruption, and already underline how important those elements are for a future financially sustainable Malawi. The third initiative is also testament to the European Union collaboration, and it's also implemented in a Team Europe manner with Ireland, Belgium, and the EU, and in a second field of really crucial importance for the country, as I highlighted in this forum, agriculture. So we will sign the second Agriculture Commercialization and Resilience Enhancement Project Multi-Donor Trust Fund, to which the European Union is contributed 34 million euros as part of an overall trust fund of $48 million. And we are very proud of this big contribution, because we do see, Rune was mentioning before, that 80% of the population activity is linked to agriculture. So we see it crucially important to support your country in the development of also export-oriented agriculture, on top of ensuring subsistence agriculture, of course, for the benefit of the Malawi population. So these are few examples of what we have already identified as potential and ongoing projects, but of course we rely on all of you to come back after those 2 days with plenty of additional new ideas for future projects that we're going to implement together. I think I exhausted my speaking time, so I will just wish you all an excellent business and investment forum, and I rely on you to come back to take all advantage of your business-to-business contacts, but also business-to-government. And I think this is a beauty of this forum, to have so many representatives of the government, not to speak to the honor of having you, Your Excellency, present with us for this opening ceremony. So thank you very much, and good luck to all for the benefit of Malawi.
We can do better on that one, ladies and gentlemen. That was powerful, highlighting all the agreements that are going to be signed this morning. Let me call you back, Madam. Let me call you back to the podium. Madam Miriam Farin is the Deputy Director General of the International Partnership of the European Commission. Thank you very much. We are now going into the signing ceremony. She has already alluded to the three the three agreements that we are having this morning. So to begin with, let me also call Honorable Simplex Chichola Banda, who is the Minister of Finance and Economic Affairs. May you please join Madam Ferran, the Deputy Director, at the stage there. So the signing of this grant is about the enhanced energy policy performance in Malawi. The whole issue here is Kuala, Malawi, where it is pumping some resources in the energy sector. I had the protocol team to help out there with Madame Ferran and Honorable Minister of Finance. There's three agreements that we are having this morning. We celebrate the milestone of the implementation of a global gateway in Malawi, where we are witnessing the signing in ceremony of about three. This is the first one, the Enhanced Energy Policy Performance in Malawi under the EU Wala Malawi program.
Msonkhano ukuchitika kuno ku Bingu International Convention Center ndo pakati pa dziko la Malawi ndi bungwe lija ya European Union. Nde pano tsopano mene tafotokozera kuti kwambiri akufuna kuti akambirane pa masiku awiri kuyambira lero lachiwiri mpaka lachinayi, afuna kukambirana kuti kodi ntchito zosiyanasiyana angazipititse bwanji patsogolo, makamaka zija za ulimi, mafakitale, za mphamvu za magetsi komanso zokopa alendo. Makamaka afuna aone kuti kodi mabungwe maiko amene ali mbungwe la European Union angathandize bwanji kupititsa patsogolo ntchito za mabizinesi makamaka m'magawo amene tatchulawa. Nde pano chochitika nchonena kuti kuli ngati kusayinirana mapangano osiyanasiyana pakati pa dziko la Malawi komanso mabungwe osiyanasiyana amene akuyimirira mgwirizano wa maiko ako European Union. Nde pamenepa pali Global Gateway amene amapanga za mphamvu za magetsi. Ndetu kuli kusayinirana apa taona akuyitanidwa ndithu nduna yoona zachuma mdziko muno chichola kuti ndamene apita utsogolo komanso kusayinirana mapangano ndi oyimirira mabungwe osiyanasiyana. Nde pamenepa amasayinirana pangano ndi bungwe limeneli la Global Gateway Energy Initiative.
Big hand, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much. May get seated there. Sure. While we're still in the spirit of partnership, collaborations, let me now invite the next speaker, who is Her Excellency Ute Koni, the German ambassador to Malawi. After her remarks, we're also going to have another signing ceremony now on the implementation agreement strengthening public finance and economic management in Malawi. Tikuze, Malawi. Ladies and gentlemen, a big hand for Her Excellency Ute Koni, the German ambassador to Malawi.
Your Excellency, Dr. Lazarus McCarthy Chakwera, President of the Republic of Malawi, Honorable Sosten Gwengwe, Minister of Trade and Industry, MP, Honorable Simplex Chitiola Banda, MP, Minister of Finance and Economic Affairs, Honorable Minister of Energy, Ibrahim Matola, MP, in Malawi, PFEM, Tikuze, Malawi. Let me highlight 3 reasons. First of all, I truly appreciate what this joint action intends to do. PFEM Tikuze Malawi stands for a partnership that acknowledges the crucial and enabling role of good financial governance for inclusive, democratic, and sustainable development, as laid out in the Vision Malawi 2063. PFEM Tikuze stands for a partnership that invests into good financial governance by investing in the capacities of key public financial management and anti-corruption institutions in Malawi, both standalone and through the promotion of interagency collaboration. PFEM Tikuze stands for a partnership that brings together German and European Union technical cooperation and support to the government of Malawi until the end of 2027, Under our joint action, the EU and Germany will invest a total of 50 million euros into technical advisory support, with 9.5 million euros supplied by the EU and 4.5 million provided by the German government over the next 3 years. Secondly, I truly appreciate the framework that this EU Investment Forum, a first of its kind, provides for our official launch. Because launching the joint action on this occasion speaks to the overarching objectives that motivate our partnership between the government of Malawi, the EU and Germany. Allow me also to mention the support we receive from our British partners, the UK High Commission. The project will closely exchange with our UK colleagues, benefiting from their experience in this field in Malawi. Thank you very much for the colleagues for this. Strengthening key PFM and anti-corruption institutions in Malawi is not the end by itself. Instead, it is a means to more important ends. It is about bringing into the public purse what belongs to the public purse so that it can contribute to the achievement of public service delivery and investment. It is about ensuring that public funds are used prudently to this effect, that the use of public funds is transparent and properly accounted for. It is about protecting and reclaiming funds from perpetrators where they have been abused. This way, strengthened institutions will help Malawi to finance its development agenda. It will help to foster a trustful relationship between the citizens and the state institutions, and to become an attractive place to investment. And that's the main issue of today's forum. Finally, I want to appreciate the timing of our launch today. It falls into a year that marks for Germany the 60th anniversary of our diplomatic relations, our Diamond Jubilee. 60 years, while Germany has been a partner to Malawi in the pursuit of poverty reduction as well as inclusive and substantial growth. And as much as this is a time for acknowledgement and joint reflection, it is a time to see that our cooperation continues to evolve and to deepen in such a year, that new and promising chapters are being added to our long-standing history of cooperation. A new chapter that we are excited to co-author with the Malawi government and the European Union. Together, we'll be growing Malawi. Kukuza Malawi Limodzi, as is rightly the motto. I don't speak more Chichewa, so I just finished Sikomo Kwambiri. Thank you.
Zikomo Kwambiri, while you are still there, we are still in the spirit of signing agreements. Let me invite the GIZ Country Director, Mr. Alan Walsh. May you please join the German ambassador on stage as you sign together this agreement that we are about to have on strengthening public finance and economic management in Malawi. Tikuze Malawi.
Ndi gawo lina losayinirana pangano, ndi pangano limeneli akusayinirana ndi bungwe lija la ku Germany, GIZ, komanso pamene papita anthu awiri, mkulu woyang'anira GIZ kuno ku Malawi, komanso kazembe oyimira dziko la Germany kuno ku Malawi, ndipo akusayinirana pangano limeneli ndi nduna yoona za chuma mdziko muno, olemekezeka achichola banda. Ndi pangano limeneli ndilothandizira kupititsa patsogolo ntchito za boma komanso za chuma limene akuyitchula kuti tikuze Malawi. Ndi pano akusayinira na pangano limeneli kupititsa patsogolo. Mmene tanenera kuti msonkhano umenewu umene ukuyamba lero utha ndithu lachinayi akhale ndithu akukambirana zina ndi zina zimene angapititsire patsogolo ndondomeko zonena kuti ntchito zimenezi azipititsa bwanji patsogolo madera amenewa makamaka za ulimi, za mafakitale, za mphamvu za magetsi komanso zokopa alendo akhale akukambirana ndithu masiku amenewa. Ndi akuluakulu amabungwe osiyanasiyana ochokera kunja mu mgwirizano uja wa European Union ndi dziko la Malawi ndi amene akhaletu akukambirana kuno ku Bingu International Convention Center.
Some few photographs there. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. Another big hand as they are taking their seat. Thank you so much. We are continuing with the signing ceremony of these agreements, European Union and Malawi. But before we do the other signing ceremony, let me call Her Excellency Katie Brady, who is the Irish ambassador to Malawi, for her remarks. And thereafter, we're going also to have the signing ceremony of ratification of commitment for financing the AGCOM. Ladies and gentlemen, a big hand for Her Excellency Katie Brady.
Your Excellency, Dr. Lazarus McCarthy Chakwera, President of the Republic of Malawi, Honourable Ministers, dear Deputy Director General, please allow me to stand on existing protocol. Mwadzuka bwanji nonse. Dadzuka bwino zikomo kwambiri. My name is Kate Brady and I'm the Ambassador of Ireland. I'm delighted to be here this morning in such distinguished company for the first Malawi EU Investment Forum. And of course we hope that it is the first of many to come and its success has implications for many, many years. I am honoured to be signing the ratification of financing commitment for the second Agriculture Commercialisation and Resilience Enhancement Project Multi-Donor Trust Fund. As you might imagine, in day-to-day conversation, we do not typically refer to it as the second Agriculture Commercialisation and Resilience Enhancement Project Multi-Donor Trust Fund, referring to it instead as AGCOM2 MDTF, or simply the Trust Fund. And the ratification of financing commitment that we'll make today will be between the Republic of Malawi, represented by the Honourable Minister of Finance and Economic Affairs, and the Team Europe members that are supporting the fund, which include the European Union, the Delegation of Flanders, Belgium, and Ireland. I also want to acknowledge the important contribution of Norway, who, while not a member of the European Union, is a valued member of the Trust Fund. The Trust Fund is providing over €40 million to the World Bank in order to support the Government of Malawi through the Malawi Food Systems Resilience Programme, also known, somewhat confusingly, as AGCOM2. And AGCOM2 will take place over 6 years and is multi-sectoral and country-wide in its reach. It is a flagship programme of the Government of Malawi to reach the targets set out under Pillar 1 of Malawi 2063 to improve agriculture productivity and commercialisation. Under AGCOM2, the Trust Fund financing will support activities promoting food security, increasing value addition here in Malawi and market access, and building climate resilience. A central focus is the inclusion of smallholder farmers and the empowerment of women and young people to ensure that no one is left behind. We also believe that AGCOM2 will contribute to an institutional and policy environment favourable for more sustainable food security, commercialisation and resilience. Finally, I would like to applaud the Government of Malawi for the vision that they have put forth in the Malawi 2063 Development Agenda. We hope and trust that our support to AGCOM2 will help to realise its vision of an inclusively wealthy and self-reliant nation. Zikomo kwambiri.
Thank you very much for that remarks. And quickly, let me call for those who are joining Her Excellency up there. Quickly, let's have the Minister of Finance, the EU Deputy Director General. Please, quickly, let's join Her Excellency Katie Blande of Let me also invite the Deputy General Representative of the Delegation of Flanders to Malawi, Mr. Eugene van Steenberg. Madam Miriam Farine.
Tsopano akusayinirana mgwirizano makamaka ona kuti kodi ntchito za agikomo angazipititse patsogolo motani makamaka kuthandizo la ndalama limene bungwe limeneli la agriculture commercialization limalandira kuchokera kuma bungwe amenewa kapena tinene kuti mgwirizano wa mabungwe othandiza dziko la Malawi mati Donor Trust Fund. Ndetu tikudziwa mbiri kuti bungwe limene la agriculture commercialization likulimbikitsatu ndithu anthu amene mwina makhala m'magulu kupanga ndithu ntchito za ulimi makamaka ndi cholinga chopititsa patsogolo ntchito za ulimi kutenga ulimi ngati business. Nde chifukwa chonena kuti mu ntchito zimenezi amapezeka kuti anthu akuthandizidwa ndi ndalama komanso pena zipangizo za ulimi matrakita kumene zosiyanasiyana zipangizo zimene zimafuna ndalama zambiri. Tsopano zonsezi kuti zitheke zimatengeratu mabungwe amene amathandiza dziko la Malawi kupereka thandizo ku bungwe limeneli la Agicom. Tsopano apa ndi mgwirizano umene kusayinirana kuti kodi apititse bwanji patsogolo kuthandiza bungwe limeneli la Agicom. Mgwirizano umenewo asayinirana tsopano ndipo kutsogoloko akuonetsa ndithu buku limene likuyimira mgwirizano umenewu.
May you please remain there for your speech? All right, thank you very much. A big hand, ladies and gentlemen, for Honorable Simplex Chichala Banda MP, Minister of Finance and Economic Affairs. He is the one to give us his remarks after signing of these three agreements on the enhancement energy policy performance in Malawi, and also we also saw another one on Itikuze Malawi, the implementation agreement on strengthening public finance and economic management. Thank you very much, Your Excellency.
Wow. Good morning. Your Excellency Dr. Lazarus McCarthy Chakwera, President of the Republic of Malawi. Your Excellency Lune Skinbach, European Union Ambassador to Malawi. Ms. Mariam Felan, Deputy Director General for International Partnerships. Ms. Selita, Managing Director Africa for EU External Action. Secretary to President and the Cabinet. Honorable Minister of Trade and Industry, our dear brother. Minister responsible for Foreign Affairs, but also Minister responsible for Tourism and Minister responsible for Energy. Ladies and gentlemen, allow me, Your Excellency, to also stand on protocols observed. Your Excellency, this morning is not the morning for long speeches. When you are happy, you don't need to make long speeches. So I'm one of the happiest people here today, having come here more than once to sign quite a number of these agreements. It is therefore a great honor, Your Excellency, for me to address the gathering today on this momentous occasion as we have gathered for Malawi EU Investment Forum of 2024. Today, as alluded to by Ms. Phelan, it is a very historical day that after 12 years today, Malawi is witnessing the signing of the implementing agreements for the direct budget support with the European Union, Federal Republic of Germany, and Islander's government. I think we can clap hands for ourselves. This is happening after 12 years. Your Excellency, the purpose of all what we are witnessing today, as alluded to by Ms. Phelan, has got a very great meaning. The budgetary support will help in creating and enabling economic and regulatory environment for industrial transformation by promoting investment opportunities, productivity, commercialization, and access to market to increase their output and connect to better markets. As I said, Your Excellency, that today and this morning is not the morning of long speeches. I would like to make mention as well that the signing of these agreements and the ratification of the second agricultural commercialization resilience enhanced project represents our collective commitment to driving investment, transformation, food security, strengthening public financial management, and building resilience against the inevitable challenges of tomorrow. Together, we will ensure that Malawi's industrial sector thrives, our farmers prosper, and our nation moves closer to achieving the goals set out in Vision 2063. Lastly, Your Excellency, one did mention something about transparency and accountability. I would like to assure our development partners that Malawi government under your leadership will ensure that the resources we have signed today are used for intended purposes by practicing elements and principles of transparency and accountability. In the spirit of one Malawi, one people and one nation, I thank you for your attention. Thank you very much. Thank you very much indeed.
Thank you very much. That's the Honorable Minister there, Honorable Minister Chichora Banda, Honorable Minister of Finance, giving us his excitement and how he is excited this morning to have all these three agreements signed for the benefit of Malawians. We are really growing Malawi together. Tukukuza Malawi limodzi. Honorable President, in the next item on the program, we have performances. Very first performance that we have is a poem, and this poem is going to be done by Chikondi Raphael. She is a gifted poet and a performer with a decade of dedication to her craft. Your Excellency, she is known for her powerful words and captivating presence. Chikondi uses poetry as a voice of connection and change. So today, she presents her poem, Malawi, Where Dreams Find a Home, a celebration of our nation's beauty, resilience, and boldness. Boundless potential. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear her word that will inspire us all. A big hand, ladies and gentlemen, for Chikondi Raphael.
Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Malawi, honorable ministers and all government officials present, distinguished foreign dignitaries, esteemed guests, all protocols observed, ladies and gentlemen. I am honored to be here today and grateful for the opportunity to share my poetry with you. My name is Chikondi Raphael, and today I will be presenting a piece that celebrates the spirit and potential of Malawi. And as I always say to my young students, please lend me your ears. Beneath the cradle of the Great Rift Valley, where the Shire River hums a timeless melody, lies Malawi. A land where dreams rise with the dawn, a home where potential and promise grow as one. Malawi is not just land or stone, it is the hands of work with quiet determination, voices that rise like the steam of Nsima straight from the fire, minds that reimagine landscapes, creating abundance where others see none. Our fields tell stories of resilience where every seed planted holds a vision of tomorrow. Our land yields more than just crops. It nurtures livelihoods and sustains futures. Our energy flows with boundless potential, the rivers and the sun powering our dreams. Communities lit by the promise of progress. We turn nature's gifts into momentum, driving a nation forward with every spark. And in our forests, our lakes, our mountains, nature thrives, offering more than just a view. Here, culture and creativity find their stage, where the dancers weave stories with their feet, where artisans, storytellers, and poets such as myself bring life to tradition and to innovation. But Malawi's true wealth lies in its people, in the mothers who inspire strength, in the fathers who nurture vision, in the youth ablaze with ideas and ambitions, in our children who remind us what hope is like. They light the path of our destiny. We are farmers, teachers, builders, and innovators, a tapestry of lives woven together with a singular purpose. In Malawi, every connection is family, a reminder that kinship is at the heart of all that we do, that I am only because we are. Take a walk in our fields and feel the pulse of possibility. Sit at our table and share in the warmth of our stories, because here we share not only resources, we share values, we build dreams, and we forge a future together. A partnership that is rooted in trust and grown with a mother's care. So come, feel the rhythm of our heartbeats, taste the sweetness of our mango fruit, and hear the core of our land. And let the warm heart of Africa remind you that here you belong, that here you are family. Thank you.
Thank you so much. No, we can do better. Thank you so much. That was powerful, bringing life to this tradition through poems, dance. We have got Malawi is so beautiful. I'm telling you, Malawi is so beautiful. Come and invest in Malawi. Thank you so much. Your Excellency, we are still growing Malawi together while I invite National Dance Troupe. Are you there? National Dance Troupe. They are bringing their first dances in Sindo. And Sindo is coming from Maseko Ngwani Cheo. His dances from there. That's firstly. And secondly, we are going to have Gwanyasa. Gwanyasa is from Doha. Let's enjoy this as we enjoy Kukuza Malawi together. Big hand, ladies and gentlemen. Let's roll.
Tathokoza zikomo kwambiri kutipatsira ndithu amene kwanyasa tathokoza zikomo kwambiri mwatisangalatsa olemekezeka president kupitirira ndi program imene as I now call for a statement that is coming from Honorable Sosten Ngwangwe, who is MP and Minister of Trade and Industry. After his remarks, he's also inviting Your Excellency to address us. Thank you very much, Your Excellency.
They always struggle when you are this short. Your Excellency, Dr. Lazarus Makathe Chakwera, President of the Republic of Malawi, Ms. Marianne Ferran, Deputy Director General for International Partnerships, Your Excellency Rune Skinebach, European Union Ambassador to Malawi, and indeed all ambassadors here present, Honorable Simplex Chichora Banda, Minister responsible for Finance and Economic Affairs, and all the ministers that are well represented in here. Allow me, in the interest of time, to ride on the protocol that has been observed earlier. It is truly an honor to stand before you at this remarkable gathering, the first ever Malawi-Europe Business and Investment Forum. And I extend a warm welcome to all of our distinguished guests who have traveled from near and far to join us today in this beautiful city of Lilongwe. And my humble duty this morning is to welcome you all and request His Excellency Dr. Lazarus Makathe Chakwera, President of the Republic of Malawi, to address us all. But before I do that, allow me to make just a few remarks. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, today as we focus on the boundless opportunities that lie within the investment relations between Malawi and Europe, I extend a warm welcome to everyone present here. Your presence alone is a testament to the interest and confidence that you have in the potential of Malawi, and we are deeply grateful for that. In Malawi, we are fully committed to creating an enabling business environment where both local and international investors can thrive. We have undertaken a series of reforms to streamline processes and to ensure that our country remains competitive and attractive on the global stage. Initiatives such as the establishment of the One-Stop Service Center at the Malawi Investment and Trade Center, so that potential investors don't run around government departments or agencies, but they have one place where they can get serviced in everything that they need to know about Malawi. We've also introduced the electronic tax administration, known as the Msonko Online, and we also have the Malawi business registration systems that's up and running now, and indeed the land management information systems. We've enacted the Special Economic Zones Act, and we also have reviewed legislation such as our land laws, the Companies Act, Insolvency Act, Credit Reference Bureau, and a few other related laws. In addition, we are finalizing the review of our national investment policy, the national trade and industrial policies, and the micro, small, and medium enterprises policies. All these to further establish a legal and regulatory framework that offers certainty, security, and stability. Allow me also to say that Malawi is one of the most peaceful countries in Africa. Only in Malawi would you find a court nullifying an election, ordering a rerun of that election. Election happens, a different candidate wins, and the country and business goes on unabated. You don't get that a lot on this part of Africa. We believe in the safety of investment. We believe that investors should come, make a profit, yes, but also make Malawi their second home. Because apart from businesses, investors have families. We know that for businesses, certainty is invariable, and we aim to create an environment where our partners, especially from Europe, can invest with confidence. We have a history in Malawi that when the founder of this nation was putting together the economic architecture of our country, he looked up to Europe, and that's why you still see quite a lot of European investors in Malawi, in tea, in berry tobacco, and many other areas, because we have trusted the partnership between Malawi and Europe for as long as Malawi has gotten its independence. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, we understand that attracting and retaining investment goes beyond policy and regulations. It is about building trust and fostering genuine partnerships. As we look to Europe, we are not merely seeking investment, but we are extending our hand in continued partnership of trust. Our government is committed to ensuring that European businesses will continue to find Malawi to be their reliable and rewarding place to invest and grow. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, lastly, Malawi offers a wealth of opportunities across various sectors, from agriculture and manufacturing to energy and infrastructure. Today, I encourage you, captains of industry, business leaders, investors, experts, especially from Europe, to engage actively in this forum. There are quite a lot of prominent Malawi business captains, and we encourage that in the B2B, we explore the possibilities of collaboration and partnership. Excellency, ladies and gentlemen, Malawi is open for business, and we are ready to support establishment of your ventures here in Malawi. And with these few remarks, and I hope there were few, I now humbly invite you, Your Excellency, Dr. Lazarus MacArthur Chakwera, President of the Republic of Malawi, to deliver your address and lead us forward on this journey. Good morning once again.
Honorable Susan Gwangwe MP, Minister of Trade and Industry. Honorable Simplex Chitiola Banda MP, Minister of Finance and Economic Affairs, all the Cabinet and Deputy Ministers here present, Ms. Colleen Zamba, Secretary of the President and Cabinet, and all the government officials here present, Ms. Miriam Ferran, Deputy Director General for International Partnerships of the European Union, Your Excellency Rune Skinnebach, Ambassador of the Delegation of the European Union to Malawi, Your Excellency Dr. Nancy Sangwemi, Ambassador of the Republic of Zimbabwe to Malawi and Dean of the Diplomatic Corps, Your Excellencies, heads of mission and international organizations here present, Honorable Patrick Zebulon Chilondola, Regional Chairman of the Malawi Congress Party, for the Center and all members of the Regional Committee here present, Honorable Alfred Gia, Member of Parliament for the Longosita Center constituency, and all members of Parliament here present, Councillor Ruth Chingwalu, Deputy Mayor of the City of Lilongwe, and all the councillors here present, all the traditional leaders here present, Reverend Richard Kapanda, officiating clergy, and all the religious leaders here present, distinguished delegates to the Malawi European Union Investment Forum, our ambassadors to EU and EU countries that have come home, all the exhibitors, both local and international, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. This is the first ever Malawi EU Investment Forum, but it is not the first time we are coming together to promote investment. And indeed, this will not be the last time we come together to promote investment. We are at a critical stage in the socioeconomic development of Malawi, and what Malawi needs more than anything is the grace of God in many forms. And one of those forms is the favor and goodwill of nations who are willing to invest in Malawi to drive the kind of private sector growth that achieves wealth creation, job creation, and food security. So I must thank you all who have come traveling all the way from Europe and other parts of the world, actually, to be here in demonstration of your goodwill towards Malawi and your eagerness to invest in Malawi's potential. Now, I'm very confident that your visit will be not be a mere act of window shopping, because I know that once you have seen the investment opportunities here, you will invest. You will invest because Malawi has the potential for exponential private sector-led growth in various sectors, such as agriculture, tourism, and mining, sectors that are at the heart of the ATM strategy. You will invest because Malawi has the kind of political stability and political will that is sustained by public institutions that guarantee the safety of assets, proceeds, and personnel related to your investment. You will invest because Malawi is geographically and diplomatically in a strategic position to serve as a link and a hub for expanding and consolidating the reach of your investment to the countries that are connected to us. You will invest because the enduring partnership between Malawi and the EU on the basis of shared values and interests that emanate from a rules-based international system of trade is making Malawi's economy the most fertile ground for delivering huge returns on investment. And you will invest because the reforms we have implemented to improve Malawi's regulatory framework, such as the electronic tax administration system, modernized business registration system, modernized business registration or land administration management information system, one-stop border control system, and all serve as signals that Malawi is open for business. We are open for business in agriculture, where we are in hot pursuit of investors in our mega farms initiative for the production and processing of high-quality crops such as tea, tobacco, coffee, wheat, soybeans, groundnuts, and hemp. We are all open for business in tourism, where we seek investors to develop and market products and services that will attract the world to come and enjoy Malawi's stunning lakes, mountains, rivers, wildlife, as well as Malawi's culture, cuisine, and art. And I am particularly excited to announce that I have just signed the National Arts and Heritage Act into law to enhance our creative industries as a major feature in our tourism master plan. We are open for business in mining, where we welcome investments to unleash the full potential of our country in the commercialization and monetization of our large rutile, bauxite, gemstone, and gold deposits, just to name a few. And we are open for business in energy, as we seek to supercharge the ATM strategy with investments in clean and green energy power plants and mini-grids that will electrify the country and turn its millions of unconnected homes into a lucrative source of revenue for those who invest in lighting up Malawi. And in all these areas of investment and business, we cannot think of a better partner than the European Union, because the EU has always had a posture toward us that is respectful and focused on making progress in areas of common interest, rather than wasting valuable time and energy on bickering over areas of permissible differences. In all these areas of investment and business, we cannot think of a better partner than the European Union, because the EU is putting money where its mouth is by not merely supporting programs and organizations that entrench dependency and cannot be sustained, but also supporting the creation of a conducive environment for sustainable development and economic activity. The EU is doing this through investments in critical infrastructure, like the rehabilitation of the M1 road, the strengthening of government through direct budgetary support that is directly helping us build strong institutions, and the deepening of ties of cooperation through the signing of various agreements like the kind we just witnessed today. For all these ways you are choosing to be in business with Malawi, I say thank you. And with these remarks, it is my humble duty to declare this inaugural Malawi EU Investment Forum officially open. God bless you, and God bless Malawi.
Thank you very much, Your Excellency, for that powerful message you've had for us here at the Malawi EU Investment Forum 2024. that Malawi is open for investment, encouraging the investors here in Malawi and out there to please come and invest here in Malawi. So in a moment, we're going to have a group photograph. So let me begin by inviting those who are going to be part of this photograph. As I begin with Honorable Sostin Gwengwe. We also have Ms. Mariam Ferran, who is the Deputy Director General for International Partnerships, European Commission. Let me also invite Honorable Simplex Chichola. May you please come forward. Ms. Colleen Zamba. His Excellency Mr. Rune Skinberg, EU Ambassador to Malawi, may you please join this photograph. Honorable Ibrahim Matola, Honorable Vera Kamtukule, Dr. Naomi Ngwera, Her Excellency Uta Koni, German Ambassador to Malawi, Her Excellency Ms. Kate Brande, Irish Ambassador to Malawi, His Excellency Mr. Pavel Poshak, Ambassador of Czechia, resident in Zambia, Her Excellency Ms. Natividad Isabel Pena Bonilla, Ambassador of Spain, resident in Zimbabwe. Let me also invite His Excellency Mr. David Martino, Ambassador of France, resident in South Africa. His Excellency, High Excellency Dr. Margaret Verish, Ambassador of Netherlands, resident in Zimbabwe. We have His Excellency Mr. Per Lingard, Ambassador to Sweden, resident in Zimbabwe. Mr. Lejean Va Stenberg, Flanders diplomatic representative in Malawi. Let me also invite Engineer Alfonso Chikuni, Chance Simwaka, Minister of Foreign Affairs, Malawi, Honorable Nancy Tembo, may you please join this photograph. Minister of Mining, may you please also join this photograph. Madam Honorable Monica Changana Muno, Chance Simwaka, Paul Kwengwere, Ambassador of Finland, are we ready there? PS Trade and PS Agriculture, Principal Secretary for Agriculture and Principal Secretary for Trade. May you please come forward and join this photograph. It is my honor and duty, Your Excellency, to invite you and join this group photograph, Your Excellency.
Tsopano President wa dziko lino Dr. Lazarus Chakwera akupita kutsogolo kumene akukatoletsa zithunzi ndi akuluakulu amene atchula kuti akakhale nawo pa chithunzi pamenepo. Ena mwa iwo ndi akazembe oyimira iko osiyanasiyana amene ali m'bungwe la European Union, komanso tu mabungwe aja ona za malonda osiyanasiyana amene achokera kunja m'bungwe la European Union amene akhale nawo pa msonkhano umene ukuchitikira ku BICC kuyambira lero mpaka lachinayi. Amenewa ndi mabungwe monga Global Gateway Energy Initiative, komanso mabungwe ngati Team Europe Economic Governance Initiative. Amenewa akuyimira mabungwe amene achokera kunja, komanso tu ena amene achokera ku Malawi monga ngati alembi akulu ochokera m'maunduna osiyanasiyana, komanso tu nduna zosiyanasiyana makamaka za magawo aja amene tatchula kuti atengapo mbali pa msonkhano umenewu, monga ngati amene amaona za ulimi, komanso za mphamvu ya magetsi, komanso za mafakitale ndi zokopa alendo, ndi amene atenga nawo ndithu zithunzi zimenezi ndi president wa dziko lino.
Ceremony of the Malawi European Union EU Investment Forum 2024. It was really an awesome time that we have had, and thank you very much for your time that you came here to have this opening ceremony. Thank you so much from our hearts to you. We say thank you, and we are so proud of you as you continue so committed in ensuring that Malawi is put at the right place for investment, both local and international. At this juncture, Your Excellency, let me invite you to stand and lead us into our national anthem.
nyimbo ya mtundu wathu yoyimbidwa ndi Malawi Police Brass Band ndi mmene tuwayendera mwambo kuno ku Bingu International Convention Center mu mzinda wa Lilongwe. President wa dziko lino Dr. Lazarus Chakwera watsegulira msonkhano wa bungwe la European Union ndi dziko la Malawi kukambirana nkhani za malonda ndi kukhazikitsa makampani akunja mdziko muno. Msonkhano uyamba ndithu pamene president wa dziko lino watsegulira ayamba zokambirana lero lachiwiri pa 26 November ndipo tu msonkhano uzatha lachinayi pa 28 November 2024. nde pano ndili ndi mtolankhani wathu Isaac Jali. Isaac, watsatira bwinotu msonkhano mwambo otsegulira msonkhano umene wayendera, tangotiuza zina ndi zina zimene zachitika pa kutsegulira msonkhano umene.
Zonadi Nzanga Khadija, tiyambire ponena kuti bungwe la EU, European Union, ndi bungwe limene lili ndi maiko ambiri, maiko oposa pafupi mwina 25, 26 kapena maiko 27 amene. Sopano maiko ambungwe limene amakhala ndi chidwi chothandiza maiko akunoko kwa Afrika. Dziko la Malawi ndi limodzi mwa maiko amene akupindula mpaka napano kudzera ntchito za chitukuko cha misewu, kudzera ntchito za mwina magetsi osagwiritsa kwenikweni madzi koma kugwiritsa ntchito njira zina amati renewable energy. So a European Union salendo ku Malawi kuno ntchito zawo zimafikira mpaka na kumadera akumidzi ndi zina zambiri. So apapa investment forum ndiyo kuti akambirani tipanga bwanji kuti tithandize dziko la Malawi kupititsa patsogolo ntchito monga za ulimi kudzera zijabu mayambitsa kale za mega farms, kuti amanena ambassador aku European Union kuti kuli upangiri ku EU ukuthi akhoza kutenga ulimi wa ku Malawi kuno koja ndikuthandiza pa zambiri kuti anthu azikolola zambiri, chakudya chokwanira, kulemba anthu ntchito anthu ambiri, komanso za tourism ndi zinaso zokhuzana za magetsi timanena zina. Ndiye investment forum iyi mwachidule ndi zambiri kana fotokoza zambiri komabe tingotero kuti iwunika madera atatu amene za ulimi, magetsi komanso mmene maiko a EU angathandizire pa ntchito zokopa alendo kuno ku Malawi.
Zikomo kwambiri Isaac, ameneyo ndi mtolankhani wathu Isaac Jali. Titero ndithu kuti iyayi kuchokera kuno ku Bingu International Convention Center mu mzinda wa Lilongwe kuulutsa kwathu kusiyire pomwepa. Ine Khadija Lapkeni malo mwa anzanga onse amene timagwira ntchito kuno, tsopano tikuperekeni ku Blantyre.
Mepu yedanganidwa mepu kulimbikitsa maphunziro